I don't know. I think I'm the only guy that has a... yeah, so yeah, for me, I'm not so interested in family. I mean, it's kind of, you know, how could you not want to know something about them if you're interested in British culture? It's part of their history, you know, and to know a little bit about King George because I had with the American Revolution, and Queen Elizabeth, very, very interesting person. I think my theory is, or from what I got from watching some of the films, a little bit of history, is that if England had stayed tied to Rome, they wouldn't have become the great nation that they are, I believe, or were. They're not so great now. Well, they weren't, you know, their empire peaked, okay? And then Nigel, well, aka Jeff, made some video and he said, what's wrong with people because they're interested in the royals? And he said that the royals were worse than Hitler. Was Queen Elizabeth worse than Hitler? What an just crazy statement. You know, sure, you can have problems with imperialism. I mean, what does the U.S. do, though? The same thing, but we just don't call them colonies. I mean, do you feel that way? You know? I just thought it was just a crazy thing to say. During World War II, it was Nazis that were bombing London, and England was one on the war, and there's controversy about why we joined the war. Sure, you know, we were basically hoodwinked or tricked in, but it was good. I would say historically it was good we got involved. If not ruled the world, don't you think it would be worse than the British Empire ruling the world? I mean, the British Empire, as bad as it was, I think, was much more benevolent than, let's say, Spain, you know, or Portugal. You know, you can make your comparisons. But in the end, once the colonies became free, India is going to be a world growing and growing. And one thing that unites India, that makes it possible for them to be united, is they speak a common language. And what is language? English. And Australia and the United States and Canada turned out okay. Compare those to other countries that were founded by the other European colonial movements. Yeah, rah, rah. That kind of got my goat. I go, compare the British Empire to Nazi Germany? Germany didn't make it very far, did they? Did they? It was led by a madman who took the population. Oh, and the other I go, oh, they didn't kill that many Jews. You'll hear the Holocaust. They killed more gypsies. Whatever. They imprisoned a hell lot of people and put them in concentration camps and worked them to death or outright killed them. How can there be any argument about that? I don't know. It's just a wild, crazy comparison. David Duke for president! All right, did you know he's running for president too? Will the Republicans take him? All right, so now, you know, I love you, Jeff. I mean, like I said, you're like the crazy uncle. You know, you gotta love him, but come on, man. All right, so, all right, let's try calling Angie. It's gone on quite a while, and let's see. It's funny. Area code is the same as one of my old phone numbers prefix. Let's see if it's ringing. It's ringing. Yeah. Angie from YouTube After Dark is one of her channels. And then she's got a channel that's called Angie, followed by...
to an automatic voice message system.
Hey, it was Angie.
Not available. At the tone, please read your message.
Well, I called her before.
You may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Okay, Angie, this is David. I'm sorry it took so long to call you, but I rambled for a while. But anyway, it was good to talk to you earlier today. And we'll see you on the tubes, hopefully soon. Okay? All right, bye. All right. I talked to her earlier. She's doing okay, except she's been without power going on 5 days. And she's at a friend's house that did have their power, charge up her phone. And rough. And Clevo posted that he'd gone for like 3 days without power. My advice to you, not that I'm that prepared, I used to be into like backpacking, so I got a flashlight. And I've got low on candles. But I suggest to you is keep some canned food and some water on hand. And one survival hint is don't put those things in your toilet, you know, those tidy bowl or whatever in your tank. Don't use that, because the water in your toilet, not the bowl, the toilet tank is good, you know. I mean, but you can use it to wash and brush your teeth, but not if you use those tidy bowl things in there. And you know, keep candles on hand and canned food. And I even have a little tiny camp stove somewhere, but hopefully I wouldn't have to go that long to where I need that. So yeah, that's it. So, you know, wish you all the best, Angie. And it was just terrible what was going on there. People are really, really suffering. Right. Well, on that note, have a great week. In your neck of the woods or wherever you live, it'll be a long time before you suffer some sort of natural disaster. It's funny, Angie said that that intensity of tornadoes has not occurred in that area in known history, which made me right away said, but climate change, see, weird weather. All right. And then the response is, oh yeah, well, it's perfectly natural. It happened before. We had an ice age and when men weren't around. Yeah, but that doesn't negate whether we can infect our environment or not. You know, it doesn't answer the question. It's not proof. All right. Okay, everybody, have a great week. I've gone on long enough. Okay? All right. Bye. Oh, I have to say my signature. Good night, everybody. Have a great week. Cheers.